Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Real Madrid star is being courted by United, and Aston Villa receive grim news ahead of hosting the Red Devils. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Latest transfer gossip. Real Madrid starlet linked to Manchester United. Manchester United officials have reportedly held talks with Real Madrid forward Vinicius Jr. as they aim to install him as the club's new talismanic figure. The Brazilian star has been the subject of speculation about a potential departure from the Bernabeu, amid reports of growing friction between him and Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso. In addition to questions over his rapport with the coach, there are suggestions that Vinicius is pushing for a new contract that would put him on equal footing financially with Kylian Mbappé, causing negotiations to stall. Vinicius Jr., who has notched 5 goals and 7 assists in 23 appearances across all competitions this season, made headlines when he was substituted by Alonso during El Clasico. Though he issued an apology in the days that followed, it fueled whispers that Real Madrid might not begin next season with Vinicius still in their ranks. Reports from Spain now suggest that Vinicius recently held a summit with United representatives in Madrid, as the Red Devils seek to convince him to join in the summer. The Brazilian continues to insist on being paid precisely the same as Mbappé, a demand deemed unreasonable by those at the Santiago Bernabeu, given the World Cup winner's performances and status as the club's number 7. With Vinicius's current contract running until 2027, Real Madrid may be forced to consider cashing in next summer if he declines to extend his deal. Bad news for Aston Villa ahead of hosting Manchester United. Manchester United are set to travel to Villa Park for the 17th Premier League fixture of the 2025-2026 season. The hosts, Aston Villa, are currently enjoying a purple patch, having climbed from the lower reaches of the table to third place thanks to an impressive run of form, including a streak of wins since their defeat to Liverpool. This remarkable turnaround has delighted the Villa faithful and put the club firmly in the mix for European spots. Meanwhile, Manchester United arrived with the aim of improving their position, currently 6th in the standings with 26 points. The Red Devils' recent performances have been somewhat inconsistent, with just 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss from their last 5 matches. This away fixture represents a crucial opportunity for United to close the gap on the sides above them and disrupt the positive momentum being built by Unai Emery's team. A victory here could provide a much-needed boost to morale under their manager. However, worrying injury news has hit the Villa camp regarding squad fitness. Key playmaker Ross Barkley has been ruled out with a knee injury that has proved more serious than initially thought by the medical staff. Emery has revealed that Barkley is likely to be sidelined for 8 to 12 weeks. This comes at a difficult time for Villa, especially as the attacking midfielder's contract is due to expire at the end of the season. The absence of such a creative force could blunt Villa's attacking edge in the coming months. In addition to Barkley, the defense is also missing experienced centre-back Tyrone Mings. The 32-year-old remains in the treatment room with a thigh injury sustained some time ago. Emery expects Mings to be available again in around 4 weeks, meaning he could return towards the end of December or early January. Mings' absence is a significant blow to Villa's dressing room stability, given his vast experience since joining in 2019. The player, who has made 195 appearances for the club, is renowned as a leader on the pitch. While he has been out, his position at the back has often been rotated between Pau Torres and Victor Lindelof to partner Ezri Konsa in bolstering the rearguard. Finding consistency in defense will be key if Villa are to sustain their challenge. The Villains' problems do not end there, they are also unable to field winger Jadon Sancho. The wide man is ineligible due to his loan status from Manchester United. Sancho's spell at Villa Park has so far been underwhelming, with questions over his impact leading to speculation that he could be recalled to Old Trafford early in the January transfer window. This clause in the loan deal adds an extra layer of intrigue to an already charged encounter. Emery's concerns extend to the goalkeeping department, after Emi Martinez missed the recent match against West Ham United with a lower back issue. His place was taken by summer signing Marco Bizet. As things stand, the Argentina international's fitness remains in doubt, with the medical team monitoring him closely before deciding if he is fit to face United. Losing their World Cup winning keeper would be a massive setback for Villa's confidence between the sticks. Pau Torres is in a similar boat to Martinez. He also sat out the West Ham game, with Victor Lindelof stepping in. Emery has admitted he will await final assessments and the morning training session before finalizing his squad. The uncertainty over Torres and Martinez could prove a boon for United's forward line, who will be looking to exploit any vulnerabilities in the opposition defense. United's attackers, known for their pace and flair, will fancy their chances against a potentially makeshift backline. With a spate of injuries and loan regulations affecting key players, Aston Villa will need to demonstrate real squad depth to maintain their top 3 berth. In contrast, Manchester United will aim to capitalise on their hosts' weakened state to nick all 3 points at Villa Park. This encounter promises to be a stern tactical test for Unai Emery amid his limited player options. Fans on both sides can expect a tense and fiercely contested Midlands clash under the floodlights. United set to reignite pursuit of Bournemouth's talisman. Manchester United are reportedly ready to step up their interest in Antoine Semenyo, the Bournemouth winger who has become one of the most talked-about properties in the Premier League. The Red Devils were keen on securing the Ghanaian services during the summer transfer window, but they were ultimately deterred by the Cherries' eye-watering £80 million valuation. However, a shift in circumstances at the Vitality Stadium appears to have handed United a fresh opening. Despite Semenyo putting pen to paper on a new 5-year deal recently, the agreement has curiously resulted in a more manageable price tag of £65 million. This adjustment has put United on high alert as they look to bolster their attacking ranks under the new regime. It is understood that the Old Trafford hierarchy sees this as a far more palatable figure for a player who is currently in the form of his life. The interest is spearheaded by Ruben Amorim, who is said to be a huge admirer of the versatile forward. Amorim was given a front-row seat to Semenyo's talents as recently as Monday, when the winger found the back of the net against United in a pulsating draw. That performance seemingly cemented the Portuguese manager's desire to bring the 24-year-old to M16 as part of his tactical overhaul. A significant factor playing in United's favour is Semenyo's availability during the winter months. Unlike fellow Premier League stars Bryan Mbeumo and United's own Amad Diallo, Semenyo will not be jetting off to the Africa Cup of Nations following Ghana's shock failure to qualify. For a United side bracing for the temporary loss of key personnel, having a fit and firing forward available throughout January is a massive incentive. The Red Devils' attacking department has been a bit of a revolving door of late due to fitness issues. While the club recently welcomed Benjamin Sesko back into the fold, the Slovenian international made a cameo appearance off the bench against Bournemouth. The lack of consistent depth remains a concern. Semenyo is viewed as the ideal profile to provide both reliability and a clinical edge. Now in his 3rd season on the South Coast, Semenyo has truly hit his stride, playing football that many pundits believe is the best of his career. His statistics this term are nothing short of elite, boasting 7 goals and 3 assists from just 15 top-flight appearances. He set a blistering pace from the off, racking up 9 goal involvements in his opening 7 fixtures. Such has been the level of his performances that the best player in the league tag has been frequently bandied about in recent weeks. His output sees him sitting joint 3rd in the race for the Golden Boot and joint 10th in the assist charts, proving he is far more than just a direct goal threat. He has become the undisputed heartbeat of Andoni Iraola's side. Bournemouth, for their part, find themselves in a tricky position. While they are loath to lose their star man mid-season, the structured nature of his new contract suggests a level of pragmatism regarding his eventual departure. For a club like Bournemouth, a £65 million windfall represents a significant return on a player who has developed exponentially under their stewardship. As the January window approaches, the narrative at Old Trafford is shifting from potential interest to concrete action. Whether United can wrap up a deal for the Ghanaian remains to be seen, but with Amorim's backing and a more favourable financial outlook, the scales seem to be tipping in favour of a move to the Theatre of Dreams. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.